Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're not doing a random run today, we're doing a daily challenge. We're playing as Eve, we're going to Mom's Heart. Luke didn't put down a killer score today, but Planet Jane put down a score that's very similar, and yet they're separated by like 500. Usually to me, that means this is a run with little variance, and maybe like really difficult opportunities. Weird. Really difficult opportunities to kind of like get a seam going, if you know what I mean. I think we'll roll Dad's Key for now, but it's sensible to not take Dad's Key any further than you need to, because the Razor Blade is so good for us. And you know, I've heard Razor scooters are so dangerous, kids have started buying for themselves and their parents Razor Blades. Razor Blades, everybody. Alright, there's our secret room. Which is pretty much the reason we're using Dad's Key for now, even though we do have a Spirit Heart that could allow us to easily get into the Whore of Babylon state. To be honest with you, I really don't know how we're gonna... I didn't even go to the secret room. I really don't know how we're gonna pull out, like, an amazing, unlikely victory here. I know there's an Eternal Heart. Let's just fight our boss first. And by unlikely victory, I mostly just mean, like, how the heck are we gonna actually manage to, you know, usurp those high rankings? I guess you do the standard Isaac thing where you look for there to be a self-sacrifice room, and if there isn't a self-sacrifice room, you can maybe use an Awaz rune and then hope you get a self-sacrifice room. But apart from that, you know, Luke is a very strong Isaac player, so to see him come in like 400th indicates to me that there's some difficulty in kind of getting ahead on this run. You know, maybe it's actually, the problem might be that it's too easy, so that everybody kind of has an opportunity to rank well. But I don't know, I'm on the first floor, what do I know? Alright, I think we will take this. I wanted to do this fight with, let's see. Pretty Fly's pretty good. I wanted to do this fight with Dad's Key, so that I could then pop this here just to see if the second secret room was here, which it obviously was not. Which means that it probably would be here? Okay, well, I feel like an idiot. Wait, that was our second secret room back there. Where the heck was our secret room then? Weird. Okay, well, we don't necessarily need to look for it. Let's take the Razor Blade, and we'll hit ourselves going in to not get the damage penalty. Get a Perthrow rune. We have to walk out. As much as I would have loved to have Fool carded out, it just doesn't make sense in our current situation. So we'll take that, and then we'll take this, and then we'll pop this down, and we'll open that, and I don't regret it, but I easily could have. And we'll, move on to the next floor. I mean, it's a pretty good situation, I guess. I can't say it's not a good situation, but, it's a weird one, that's for sure. So let's put ourselves in the Whore of Babylon state. I think we're well set up here. I had a feeling this would probably be, some sort of library-based situation. We could re-roll these, but I don't know if we're ever gonna be likely, to get to the point where we can actually get like several item rooms out, or several equivalents of item rooms out of this, so I'm pretty sure that we just roll like Book of Revelations for now, and maybe come back for the Razor Blade if we take damage. But if I can, oh, that was the worst damage I've ever taken. If I can give up enough HP on this floor to not have to worry about having to, you know, get the Razor Blade back, then that would be ideal, because Book of Revelations can be awesome for us. Can be awesome for us. Could use a we could use a bomb to get a battery charge. We're not going to be able to get... Oh, is that another Pretty Fly? It is. We're not going to be able to have combat to the point where we can get another battery charge innately, so I think that this is our best option. Although, first, let's trade bombs for bombs. Wait, we are going to... Because this is a big room, we totally can. Disregard me. Okay, so trade bombs for bombs, and then we come back here. Inside of our secret room, we have access to some keys, which allow us to get to the item room. Okay, we found our seam on this floor to start blowing things up. We got another Spirit Heart, too. Infested is okay. We also got another Spirit Heart charge. Fate's Reward is pretty okay, so we'll take that. It seems to show up on, like, every single run at this point, but, again, you know, I'm happy about that regardless. Now we have no bombs left, so I actually can't pick up that battery charge. Libra. Libra is weird. Usually backfires. Yeah, we're much slower. All of our stats are worse. I've screwed it. But on the bright side, we did get a bomb back because our consumables are rolling now. We've got a Demon Judgment in here that I will probably just explode, honestly. I don't like to shy away from the weird items. I like to go for the weird items, as weird as they may be. I'm gonna say probably don't go to your shop here. Don't go breaking my shop. Doesn't really work at all. Okay, several runes. It's my favorite Norwegian folk metal band. I just keep going here. We want, you know, 12 Bracano runes and an AWAS. There's only 5 runes on here, so it's probably going to be somewhat difficult to make that dream come true, but... Okay, well, there's our first Bracano rune, so we'll take that. If it's AWAS, we got to take it from this floor on. So Hagalaz is basically worthless. Onsus doesn't do anything for us, really. We got a Yera rune. I think we got to take Perthro, though. Perthro is liable to be better than Yera. I mean, Yera is a great rune, but I don't really know what we use it for in our present situation, you know? Like, it doesn't seem like... If we're not going to the chest... Even if we are going to the dark room, if we're not going to the chest, the Yera rune loses a lot of its potential efficacy, I think. Well... Like, why, of course, why wouldn't we take Mega here? And then, you know, you idiot, you're supposed to reroll the Perthro rune there, but okay, we'll head down to the next floor. This presumably sets us up fantastically for the future, but I worry that it's almost like a little too easy, you know? Like, maybe there was a secret if you just chose to not take Mega, because no one's gonna say no to Mega. That would be the perfect place to hide a beautiful situation. Excuse me, I'm trying to take these pills, if you don't mind. Tears up. I mean, I could use Mega here. We might as well use Mega to clear, like, as many rooms as is possible, but... Starting now. And it's gonna be, you know, reasonably quick. Wow, that was incredibly satisfying. Yeah, sign me up for using Mega to clear every single, big room conceivable. No! Just before the boss! It's alright, we're almost at a full charge there anyway, so... I mean, it's not like the boss requires Mega, probably, considering that our damage is also pretty darn good, but, you know, you'd like to have it, I guess, if you have the option. We also found our secret room, and there's a curse room back there. There was a stone chest. That was like the first time in a long time I've actually taken shiny rock, and it worked nicely. I may have missed that tinted rock. I could conceive of a situation in which I would have missed that tinted rock. Scapular's still totally fine. I was gonna say, if we're one room shy of being able to actually get a full charge on Mega, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. The battery charge, I guess, would do it, but I'd rather not spend a bomb if we don't have to. Infamy is a very nice item as far as items go. And I think that's the criteria that I like to judge items on, is this a good item? Most of the time it seems to be advisable and applicable. Sometimes even lickable. Doesn't really make any sense. Humbling Bundle. Potentially, I mean, I don't want to say game-breaking, but can potentially contribute towards getting a really, really nice score on the dailies, which is valuable. What's our ideal situation here? If we're gonna fight Crampo, it would be awesome to, like, pop Mega, kill the boss, kill Crampo, go down to the next floor, still have Mega available, you know, do some fun stuff that way. Mega is the one item that's so good that you can't have too good to use Syndrome. You have to just be popping it, like, all the time. If you're not, you're wasting your life, man. Take our black card here. That bomb has already exploded, I guess. Okay, who's our boss? Na 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 na. Who's that boss? It's Peep. I didn't get hit somehow. Alright, this is like surprisingly not yet a colossal waste of Mega, although I realize now that it will be, because we can't pick up an item while we're mid-Mega. We'll definitely take Ceremonial Robes. I don't think we take Sack Dagger. We'll definitely take Pentagram. Could have re-rolled Sack Dagger. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. So, you know what? It's much better, I guess, to use Mega to clear rooms than it is to use it on bosses. That seems pretty obvious to me now. Ceremonial Robes plus the Pentagram is a great pickup for us. You think this is our secret room? I think you might be flipping right. You are indeed correct. And we're good. Okay. Come into our tiny room here. We still, like, we picked up a battery charge. It only gave us, like, 3. I think for Mega, it gives you like a quarter of a charge. So we got a long way to go to get back to where we want to be. We may actually just do this floor without having a Mega charge. Because, again, we learned our lesson not to use it on the boss because you can't pick up items during the animation, which lasts, like, 15 seconds. So mostly we're going to be super stoked to have it for boss rush, of course. I feel like really stupid about not re-rolling the deal with the devil items, by the way, because we're actually looking for a deal with the devil item, believe it or not. We're really looking for shovel. If we could pick up shovel, it would cost us Mega, but it would give us the ability to get a little further on this run than most people probably did. And on the daily, that's the most important thing. I hate Champion Mega Fatty. I hate Mega Fatty to begin with, but Champion Mega Fatty is the worst. So I'm gonna expedite the process a little bit there. Infested. We find a room full of poop. I'm not gonna be too mad about this. But I'll be mad about you, starring Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser. Alright, starting after this room, we'll use Mega. Although we won't be able to go to the item room or the shop. Well, it happens. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Also, look at the huge speed upgrade it gives us. There's a rune back there. That could be an AWAS rune. This is probably the end of Mega. We used it to clear 2 rooms. 3 rooms? 3 rooms? 4 rooms? Ah, this is like perfect timing. Here we are in our item room, where I will pick this up and not be super happy about it. I just realized I still have the infested pill. What happened to my Perthrow rune? You're just supposed to go back, get that Perthrow rune at some point. Sure, let's say counterfeit penny. I mean, we are expecting to pick up like a decent number of coins. What's up? It's your boy Coin. It's just a good name for a character, don't you think? Coin? Coin? He's like an ex-con. He was in there for currency forgery. Yeah, but we didn't do the 50s. We left that to the heavy hitters. We mostly did nickels. That's, you know, that seems like it would be harder. No, it's a common misconception in the forgery community. Actually, the nickels are easy. You just get an alloy consisting largely of copper, a little bit of zinc, and then you just cast it in your smelter, and then you're good to go. You got 5 cents. Well, I mean, the unit cost is like 13 each, but still, I don't know why he has to have that voice. I'm not going to apologize, because then that would admit that I'm wrong. But I will say, he doesn't have to have that. You know what? He's not even the demographic you would associate with that voice. He just put it on for the street cred. So it's not culturally insensitive in this situation. Thank you for asking. Meats. I'm gonna live forever. Pass me the barbecue sauce. Meat. That was a surprisingly esoteric reference to the film Fame. It's probably, you know, the film Fame is probably not that common in my demographic. I've never even seen the whole thing myself. I'm just aware of its existence. So we're on the Dank Depths XL. The real ticket with this floor is going to be making sure that we have Mega. Well, that was never going to work. Making sure that we have Mega for when we get to our boss rush, because that's going to be a huge help when it comes to our overall chances of success. Okay, well, we've certainly done a lot of exploration. We've already gotten half of another Mega charge back. We have to be very careful because if we don't have a Mega charge ready for boss rush, it's going to take a long time to get one. It'll take at least the first few waves of boss rush to make it happen. So I think maybe we'll just sit on this charge for now, and, you know, we're very confident we're going to be able to not miss boss rush. Like, it seems like this is a pretty fast run, largely by virtue of the fact that we have one of the best items in the game for finishing things quickly, and there's a secret room for us with Bloody Penny, which I think we have to take in case we can get, like, an IV bag or something. Seems advisable to me. Just keep moving ourselves around, and we're good. Okay. We didn't skip any item rooms on the way over here as well, so we're basically we're farming up dead ends right now. This is gonna hurt. Holy shit. Thank you, cube of meat, or ball of bandages. I love you so much, I can't even remember your name. It's like having 13 grandkids, which I do. I'm the new character. Benedict lots of spunk. That's not... Let's retire that character before he gets out. Hey, where you taking me? You said that was a 15-minute appearance. This is for my SAG guard. SAG card? SAG guard? What am I trying to say? It's Screen Actors Guild. You gotta pay me union rate. Okay. Everyone say thanks to Benedict lots of spunk. He's an old man who has lots of kids. That's his thing. We're gonna take Sack of Pennies because it gives us consumables, which gives us points, basically. Could do boss rush right now. I think that's very much ill-advised. Much more sensible for us to kind of move it onwards here and, you know, get our item room. Well, that was very dumb. Hit up an arcade if one exists. I mean, we do have Bloody Penny. We could probably play it pretty religiously there. And, you know, it would be awesome if we could get an AWAS rune as well. That's like a big part of the whole kit and caboodle here. I don't know what that means. But I will say, Kit and Caboodle sounds like it could be an awesome, ooh, this isn't good. Kit and Caboodle sounds like it could be like an awesome, stage act, you know? He's Kit, and I'm Caboodle. I don't know where Caboodle's from, but, you know, we'll work it in somehow. This show is just populated with all sorts of zany characters today. It's because I've been watching Comedy Bang Bang. Comedy Bang Bang, that was like, you know, hey, Harrison Ford's coming by the show today, but then it's not Harrison Ford at all. It's Harrison Ford's agent, only it's not even his agent, it's a comedian playing Harrison Ford's agent, and I'm like, you know what, I'm into that. That's a level of absurdity that I can get behind. We picked up Polyphemus, which effectively for us, I haven't even talked about this recently, but we have Libra, so Polyphemus was like a nice all-stats, maybe, upgrade? I can't even say all-stats because, I know we just got faster. I don't know, we might have gotten stronger as well, but maybe it's a damage down to balance our speed up or something, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just along for the ride at this point. 2 speed ups. Hey, that's 2 all stats ups as far as I'm concerned. Still a large floor, but, you know, we got nothing holding us back here. We should go... Oh, that was dangerous. We could, should/will go to our mob trap room. And inside of it, we will find... Oh, countless bounties. I believe we got 4 cents and a bunch of red hearts we cannot possibly conceive of using. So, it's a good start. But once we get into that mom fight, it's all over, man. Well, once we get into the boss rush, it's all over. Once we get into the mom fight, there's still a little bit of work to do before it's all over. But I think Mega should be almost fast... Oh, that was just the worst damage. It should be almost fast enough that we can actually get a full charge... by using a charge, which is really just like your ideal item. It's only going to work on boss rush, by the way, but still. This is awful damage. I don't really have anything to offer in my own defense here, except I am rushing a little bit, but it's doing a number on my damage penalty. It's making me feel pretty embarrassed, I got to admit. Okay, let's throw a bomb right here. 1 spirit heart. It's unlikely to be worthwhile, but there is always the chance. Still don't want the Eternal Heart. We found our second secret room. We didn't find our regular secret room. I'm just going to check what seems to be a fairly obvious location. Okay, it's not going to be there. I'll tell you that much. Let's go fight our 2 bosses here. Monstro 2. When I said our 2 bosses, I wasn't specifically talking about you. I'm very surprised we didn't get hit there. I don't know why I'm... It's embarrassing, but I'm using Cube of Meat or Ball of Bandages as if we have, like, Holy Mantle, which we do not, so stop doing that, self. Mom, you are actually the one counter to that point. We are definitely going to use Ball of Bandages on your butt. Fantastic. That was not very good. No deal with the devil, but we'd take the Polaroid. What helps me here? You can't loop on the chest anymore, but you might be able to use Undefined either way to teleport out of rooms before the chest and maybe push it a little further. So here's what I'm thinking. You take Undefined, you grab Mega Blast, then you just go to fucking town. Please, respawn faster. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, these are bad waves for killing enemies quickly. Keep going, please. So we at least want to finish this fight with Mega Blast. Well, that didn't work very well. It's a freaking haunt, man! I feel like we've gotten a marked damage increase here recently. We get 2 beautiful, bountiful charges every wave we finish. So we're 1 more wave away. Now, I'll admit, I mean, this is not a big risk, because we should beat Mom's Heart on this run either way. But, losing Mega sucks, but I do think that this is one way for us to possibly get... It's not even likely, but it's a way for us to possibly get to the, Yeah, because the error room takes you down 1 floor, and you can totally get to an IM error room using Undefined, as long as you're not on the chest as is. So this could allow us to, at the very least, get to the, chopper. No, at the very least get to the, shoal. At which point, maybe we could find a self-sacrifice room, but let's be honest, our HP's pretty bad, so I don't know. I mean, they were putting... What were the scores that we saw? 27,000, 28,000? Like, we're still a decent mark away from that, but, you know, it does probably get a little easier as time goes on, I guess, to get more and more points. This will add another, you know, 4,500, basically. Might as well. I mean, we're not going to use Mega again after this, so... Just enjoy it while it lasts, I guess. We've had to have killed almost all the waves by now. Okay, it's done. Anti-grav and Undefined. We don't want either of those. Well, we want Undefined, so I'll per throw, and we got Book of Sin and Hourglass. Book of Sin, obviously, also horrible, but hey, here we are. Pick up your money. Pick up your Spirit Heart, which, I don't even know why we got that, but we'll head down to the next floor. Pardon me. We'll head down to the next floor here. Feeling good! Just got a tweet. Have you done today's daily? The first deal with the devil was a real winner. You ain't wrong, kid. You ain't wrong. Now we're at 21,000, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna put down a great score easily. I don't know. Things change so fast around here. So you might be saying, why not use Undefined to teleport endlessly, like all the time? My reasoning behind not doing that is because I think that it is ill-advised. I think our better solution will be to save our charges for the next floor, but we want to make sure we get the maximum exploration bonus on each one of these floors, you know? We don't want to miss out on the consumables. We don't want to miss out on anything, basically, if we can avoid wrapping our the clutches of defeat around it, at least. We are still looking for self-sacrifice rooms if we can swing them as well. We're pretty unlikely to swing them on this floor. You never know. And look, no one's sadder than me that I had to give up Mega for a chance to get error rooms, but that's the way dailies work, you know? You got differential value propositions for them. Personally, I'm feeling like pretty okay about this one right now. I do think we have a chance to rank. I mean, we can do. That was so dumb, man. Stop using your cube of meat. I know you're not gonna, but do so. We can do like a numerical analysis almost. Once we get down to the next floor, at least. On this floor, I'm not really comfortable doing it because there's a couple of unknowns. But you know, you usually get like a couple grand just for finishing. That takes us up to 25, basically. No, that takes us up to 24, but probably 25. My reasoning was wrong, but my math was right. Or my reasoning was right, but my math was wrong. We need to get to 28. I really like. I guess I'm just hoping we get another 2,000 for finishing this floor. I don't know why it's called a grand, by the way. Don't people be like, what is if you're from another country, maybe you don't speak English as your first language, or maybe it's even a North Americanism. They'll be like, hey, 50 grand, come on over. We'll get a pizza. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but like, why do they call it a grand? I don't know. Maybe it's because back in the 1800s, you could buy a grand piano with $1,000. Maybe that's why. I like to try to figure out the origins of idioms. That's kind of what it's the subtitle of the Isaac series. If we had 30 or 40 of them, that'd definitely be in the running. The origins of idioms. It's my favorite Charles Darwin work of fiction as well. I'm being facetious. I hate that I have to say it, but you gotta say it. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm going to say, that it's called a grand because $1,000 used to be the asking price for a grand piano, which everybody had in their home back then, of course. Black Lotus. That's real bad because we lost Whore of Babylon. But we got a chance at a deal with the devil, maybe. Okay, I mean, we're picking up consumables. I don't dispute that. Okay, I mean, we don't have a choice. We'll take a second level cube of meat. Please hook me up with a deal with the devil that allows me to trade all my HP away. That was a terrible dodge. I think if we had Whore of Babylon, I could have made it, though. At least we got a Spirit Heart back. We did get a deal with the devil. No Cramperinos. No Cramperinos. At least we're back in the Whore of Babylon state. Okay, now it's all about either a self-sacrifice room or teleporting to the error room. So we're going to be jamming on this undefined as much as we can. Ironically, I want the HP now so I can gamble on that blood bank. But so we're at 24,000. This is really, really bad damage that I almost feel the need to apologize for. I think we do have a good chance of ranking above a Luke. I don't know what happened to make that conceivable, to be honest with you. Luke's a great player. Maybe he farted the bed a little bit. Maybe he sharded the bed. I'm not saying he shit the bed. It's still top 500. We might not beat him. I just think that we will based on how our score looks right now. So, you know, it happens to everybody. Even, you know, the Isaac Ubermensch, Mathis, make some mistakes from time to time. It's a 5-room, so we could do this room all over again if we don't get an error room, I suppose. Or if we, you know, need more HP for a self-sacrifice or something. Really hoping that'd be Balls o' Steel. But it is not Balls o' Steel. Pinky Eye. I mean, I hold on to this idea that Bloody Penny could be great for us. That's not an error room. You know what? Let's gamble on this little bitch right here. I don't know, that was incredibly rude. I apologize, but I would like to pick up 12 Spirit Hearts, just in case. It's not likely, but just in case. Could get some battery charges as well. Moon is okay, I guess. Do you see what I see? A machine that pays out Spirit Hearts once every 30 cents. I don't know. This joke just kind of fell apart. So any joke can be made better by a fart at the end of it. I firmly believe that that's one of the founding principles of comedy. And as the founder of comedy, I have every right to make that joke. Or to make that claim, I should say. When life gives you lemons, reroll. Yes. Lemon Party's not that bad. Don't get too down on yourself, Edmund. Alright, hook me up. That's a Hierophant card. It is not a Hierophant card. But if it had been, you should have seen your face. May your troubles be many. What a joik. Hierophant? The world? Okay. There is no self-sacrifice room on this floor. That's very important to know. Well, it's so important to know that I'm not going to gamble on this piece of shit anymore, am I? Let's grab this, go to our secret room. I'm happy to have the Spirit Hearts, but it is probably not very cost-efficient considering all the points we lost in the process. Whoa, did you see that was weird camera smoothing there? Freaked me out. It freaked me out. That's another character I've been trying out. It's a bad Steve Martin impression. It's going pretty well so far. Okay, another Spirit Heart. Why'd I waste all my time getting those 8 Spirit Hearts when there was 1 Spirit Heart right back here? So, you know, we kind of have like an obvious flowchart that we can take here. Keep teleporting, try to get the error room. Because I'd rather get the error room and do Shoal and get that point bonus than just get 1 more floor of exploration bonus done. Just a, you know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, right? You want to... I remember it was George H.W. Bush who originally came up with that one when he was talking about the Iran-Contra deals. See, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Ayatollah. Making a joke about something that happened before I was born. That probably ill-informed. That wasn't supposed to rhyme. Now I feel I've shoehorned myself into a position where I have to make the rest of the joke rhyme, which is not gonna do it. Alright, 2 more rooms here. Never mind. We're gonna have to fight the boss. Well, we should fight the boss. It is a great damage. Just really racking up the good damage penalties. Man, if I had known that this room existed, I would have actually, like, bathed my hard disk in Tide laundry detergent, so I could clean the dirt off of their faces here. I don't know what I'm feeling quite random today. Holds up, Spork. Hello, I am the Penguin of Doom 13. Okay. Well, we don't have enough to get another charge, so we're gonna know pretty quick what's up here. Should have brought the death card in here. We weren't doing anything else with it. Good. Okay. Well, we know we're not going to die against Mom's Heart, in spite of the fact that I've tried to take as much dumb damage as possible to apparently will that ill-conceived fate into existence. Whoa, the charm was freaking me out there. There you go. We got Dead Bird doing a little action. Poor Chubb just got shit on there. It's not his fault, really. No deal with the devil. Teleport. Not an error room. Okay, which one of these do we like? Card against humanity, death card. Probably the strength card, I suppose. And then we go back to our 5 room. Nick's gonna be mad. The NLSS starts soon, man. And on our 5 room, we start this all over again. You know, because 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, I just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4... repeat steps 1 through 3. Can't help but notice that my score is like exactly the same as it used to be. We must get more exploration bonus at the end of this. If we don't, then I'm like, why the heck am I even here, you know? I'm wasting both of our times. But I know when Mathis used Forget Me Now, he used it immediately to get more exploration bonus, and it gave him like an extra 3,000 points. He was like, it seems like it's primarily the difference between our scores was exploration bonus and damage penalty. Don't flatter yourself, man. It was exploration bonus. Top men were looking at it, and they said it's pretty much almost exclusively exploration bonus. It's like saying, you know, the BLT primarily consists of, meat and vegetables. No, it consists of bacon, lettuce, and tomato. A little bit of bread, sometimes a fancy toothpick. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes, mister. You think you're a sheep? You think you're a sheep blindfoldist? I doubt it. I don't think that is a real job that exists, so I would be very surprised. Hey, you know what would have been an awesome trinket for us in this run? Blind Rage, because apparently I can't stop myself from taking the world's dumbest damage. Well, if our exploration bonus is even close here, and they'll be happy, I guess. But man, Nick's gonna be mad. This is a long run, right in advance of the NLSS. But if it gives us an extra 1,000 exploration bonus and allows us to be top of our friends list today, I guess I'll be pleased. But I have to be honest, I think we played like fucking horribly. I think we played real badly. Secret room, okay. Shoot the Whoop is an awesome item, but it's just not in the cards for us right now. Because we have to get as many battery charges for Undefined as is humanly conceivable. I don't know if Libra, I don't know if Libra killed us or kissed us on this run, but I think I'm definitely going to think twice before using it in the future. I'm not going to take that. Puberty is okay. Bombs are key is irrelevant. Continue moving on here. Very surprised we didn't take damage on that room. I actually have a decent track record on that room lately. Come on, give me the syringe. It could be useful. I'm running into enemies all the time by accident anyway. Retrovision, just a classic pill. One of the top 10 for sure. Top 10 pills for me to poop on. I think this was the right way. That was bad damage. Yeah, shoot each other, thank you. Honestly, that's probably our last opportunity at getting a charge. So I think we should just finish this run off. I don't know if we gained much at all from coming back down to this floor, but we tried, man. We tried. I gave up Mega for the chance to teleport to this floor. So I feel like we've done our part, okay? I'm not going to be made to feel bad about it. I tried. Pop the strength card. Just give me the strength and but I do think that we left a lot of points on the board here. I don't know what that means, but they always say it in sports. They're always like, oh, you know, Vince Carter left a lot of points on the board for the 2000 Raptors. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'll factor that into my own commentary. It'll be a great time. Here we go. 28? 27! Oh, we lost to a Luke, man! Alright. I deserve that. Thanks for watching. Look at all these scores. They're so close together. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.